Today we'll be making Salisbury steaks. We're going to start out with 3 pounds of ground hamburger. It's an 80-20 mix. Into that I'm going to add a couple of eggs, a little bit of the Worcestershire sauce, however much you like. I'm going to just add some plain breadcrumbs, probably, I don't know, close to half a cup there. So I got some Dano's original seasoning. I'm going to put quite heavy in there. And then I also have Dano's steak seasoning, and I thought I would splash a little of that in there too. And I'm going to mix this all up with my hands, and I'm going to patty it out. This is going to end up making 6 patties. And once this gets all mixed in, we're going to go over to the stove after we've pattied them. And we're going to cook these in a frying pan, and I'll meet you there. Okay, so we pattied up the hamburger into 6 different patties. We brought it over here to cook on the stove top. We are just browning it really good on both sides, about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. And then it's not going to be completely cooked because they are big thick burgers. But we are going to be putting them in the oven after this. So we're going to remove these and remove some of the grease from the pan, and then I'll be back in just one moment. Okay, so we removed most of the hamburger grease, and now we're going to add, I added about, these are like 2 smaller onions, so it's about 2 onions there. And then we're also going to put in some mushrooms, and we're going to cook these down just a little bit and let them get a little transparent like the onions will, and then we'll be back and then we'll add that to our patties. Okay, so now our onions and mushrooms have cooked down, and we are just going to add those all on top of the patties. Kind of spread those out evenly along everything. And then we took some McCormick's gravy packets, and this happens to be a mushroom gravy. And I took 4 packets and 4 cups of water and mixed that up, and we're just going to pour that all over. Now you could have just used regular brown gravy, but I chose to use the mushroom gravy. And then we're going to cover this with foil, and we're going to put it in the oven. Now it's going to bake in the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour. You can go a little bit longer if you need to, just kind of lessen the temperature a little bit, but that's what we're going to do. And we'll be back when that's done. Okay, so this is done cooking. It's, like I said, it's been cooking for about an hour. And there's one of the patties. We're going to serve it next to our mashed potatoes. And then we can spoon some of the gravy on top also. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Have a blessed week.